Okay, we're gonna stick with the shoulders. And this time we're gonna bring them forward and back. Squeezing at the front, and when you pull them back. Great job. 3 more. Here's 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. Okay. Now let's take those shoulder rolls and we're gonna go all the way back into an actual shoulder roll. We just did pieces of it. So we're gonna take those shoulders up as high as you can, back as far as you can, and down, and continue that movement. Over-exaggerate the movements as your body allows. Let's do 3 more. Here's a 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're gonna stick with that tall posture and make sure the shoulders are back and down instead of rounded forward. We want some good posture for this. Chin is tall, and we're gonna turn the head from right to left. Very gently and nice and controlled. Each time we turn our head, we want to try to turn a little bit further, like we're trying to look back behind us. You can go at your own pace. We're going to do 2 more to each side. Here's 1, and 1, 2, and 2. Okay, we're going to take the chin up and down. Again, these are gentle movements with lots of control. You only want to do what works for your body. Looking up and looking down, being very aware of the movement. 2 more, each direction. Here's a 1, and 1, 2, and 2. All right. Keeping your abs nice and tight, we're going to start with a bicep curl. So you want to stay at the front edge of your chair, palms turned away from the body, and we're going to bring the fingertips up to the shoulders. Good. Gently tap. Again, we want to keep the elbow down. A lot of times they come up this way. Well, we don't want that. We want to keep them tucked down by the side. Very good. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. And now we're going to do a single bicep curl, and we're going to lift the opposite knee. So opposite arm and leg are moving. Nice and controlled. Keep those abs tight. The higher you lift your knee, the more you engage your abs. So you want to try not to rock back and forth in your seat. Try to keep that posture nice and tall. Great job. 3 more. Here we go. Here's 1, and 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3. Shake it out. Staying at the front edge of the chair, we're going to move into an abdominal roll back. So, starting with a nice tall posture, we're going to engage the abdominals. Arms are across the chest, elbows out if this feels good to you. You can also do this exercise with your arms down, hands on your lap. You want to do what works for your body. Wherever you're at, we're up nice and tall, and we're going to roll back like we're pushing back right above the belly button, and your spine is going to make kind of a C till you touch the backrest of the chair, or you get to a spot that's good for you. You're going to squeeze the abs and then unroll till you return to that seated upright position. Here we go again. We're going to curl or roll back and unroll. Good job. We're going to stay a little bit longer for the next 2 in this curved position. Give your abs a nice squeeze and uncurl up. And again, roll or curl back until your back touches the chair. Keep squeezing, squeeze those abs. And unroll up nice and tall. And last time, it's gonna be our longest hold. We're gonna roll back and squeeze. Contract those abs, keep squeezing, keep breathing. You're doing a great job. 3, 2, 1, and unroll. And relax your arms, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna take the thumbs, put them to the shoulders, elbows up, and we're gonna make circles with our elbows. Bring them back, roll the elbows back. Might hear some crunching in the upper back there, I do. Loosening everything up. Big circles. Think about drawing circles with your elbows. We're gonna do 2 more. Here we go. Here's 1 and 2. All right. Whew. We're gonna stay seated upright, nice and tall. We're gonna do some torso twists. I like to make my genie arms, where your elbows are out in front, arms are crossed. You can also keep your hands down here for the torso twist. You just wanna do what works for your body. Abs are tight, and we wanna keep our knees facing forward. We don't want them to shift with the rest of our body. So let's twist to the right and to the left. Again, there's no rush here. We're not going for speed, we're going for control, and we're trying to twist as far back as we can each time. Should feel that twist in your waistline, just above the belly button. Continue to breathe. Keep that spine tall. We have 2 more to each side. 1, 1, 2, and 2. And take a rest. We're gonna do torso twists again here in just a moment. We're gonna add a side bend though. So we're up tall, looks like this. We're gonna twist and then have a slight bend right here. Same thing on the other side. You can join in whenever you're ready. Twist and bend, twist and bend, twist and bend. Nice job. As always, you can go at your own pace. You just want to make sure you're nice and controlled. Being aware of the movement. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Drop those arms. Okay, we're gonna get into a little bit of hip work here. So we're gonna turn to the right. So that way our legs have more room to move in front of us, especially if you have armrests on your chair. Up nice and tall. The outside leg or the left leg, we're gonna lift up and open up at the hip, and you can tap the floor when your hip is open. So one thing I want you to make sure is that your ankle is directly underneath of the knee. A lot of times we'll see this, and that's not what we want. Not really good for the knee. So we want to keep the ankle underneath the knee. The movement comes from at the top of your leg here at the hip. So keep your abs tight, hold on to the chair for support. And we're going to lift that foot up and open the gate and close the gate. Open and close, open and close. And you can do the same thing with your arm. Keep your elbow bent, open and close, open and close. Abs are tight. Nice job. Keep it going. 3 more. Here's a 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to turn in our chairs to the other side. Okay, so you turn to the left. Now our right leg is going to do the work, or opposite of whatever you just did. We're up nice and tall. Remember to keep the knee and ankle aligned. All the movement comes from the top of the leg at the hip. Here we go. We're going to lift up and open and close. Open and close. Open and close. You can add in that arm movement as well. Keep the elbow bent. Nice job. Close, open, and close, open, and close, open, close, open, and close. 3 more. Here's 1, and 2, and 3. And relax. All right. We're up nice and tall here still. You can be towards the front edge of your chair. And we're going to extend one heel out, then the next. Bring it back on the toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Nice job. Heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. We're going to continue this movement. Keep your abs nice and tight. You can hold onto the chair if you'd like, or you can remove your hands and give your core a little bit more of a challenge. 3 more. Here we go. Here's heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Last time. Heel, heel, toe, toe. All right. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to lead with the opposite leg this time. If you were following me, you led with your right. We're going to lead with the left now. Ready? Here we go. Heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Keep those abs nice and tight. Heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. 3 more. Starting now. Here's 1, heel, toe, toe. Here's 2, heel, toe, toe, and 3, heel, toe, toe. All right. We're going to take the feet and knees wide. Stretch our hips a little bit. Let them relax. They might be a little tight. Again, you want to keep the ankles underneath of the knees. You can keep your hands on top of the legs. Elbows are out if it feels comfortable. We're going to take a deep breath in and push the chest up. And on the exhale, push that chest down towards the floor. Like you're pushing your chest between the knees. Continue to breathe here. You should feel this in the front of the hips, especially right where that crease is. We'll be here for 3 more breaths, then we're going to use our arms to push our body up. And on that 3rd exhale, use your arms to push your torso up. Very good. Okay, we're going to walk the feet together. We're going to turn to the right side of our chair, turn to the right side of the chair. We're going to do a little bit of mobility work at the hip. We're up nice and tall. Hold on to that chair if you need to. We're going to tap that outside leg forward and then swing it back and tap behind as far as you can. Toe tap forward, take it back to the front, take it back to the front, take it back. Nice job to the front and back, front and back, front and back. 3 more. Here's 1 and back, 2 and back, leg forward, feet flat on the floor. Now we're going to turn to the other side of the chair. Again, the outside leg is doing the work. We have all this room now. Stay up nice and tall with your abs pulled back towards the spine. Hold on to that chair if you need to. Okay, we're going to take that outside foot and we're going to tap in front, and then without touching the foot to the floor, we're going to reach back and tap as far back as we can to get to the front and tap behind. Tap to the front and to the back, to the front and to the back. Abs are tight. Keep breathing. To the front and to the back, to the front and to the back. 3 more. Here's 1 and back, 2 and back, 3 and back. Okay, turn to the center of your chair. Shake it out and take a deep breath in. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. We're going to turn to the right again, and we're going to slide that left foot back all the way as far back as you can. You do want to hold on to your chair for this. We want a lot of your energy to go to your stretching, so we want your body to relax. Okay, so we've got our foot back. We want to push the hips forward. So push your hips forward. Then we're going to take the shoulders and pull them up and back slightly. We want this to come from the shoulders, not the low back. We don't want any tension here. So at the shoulders, pull them up and back. You can bring that outside arm up with the fingers following the shoulders, reaching up and back. Continuing to breathe, you should feel that stretch down the front of your hip, maybe down into your leg, even up into your abdomen. On your next exhale, we're going to drop that arm down, slide the foot forward, and turn in the other direction. We're going to take the outside leg, slide it back. All right, again, hold on to that chair so that we can take our hips forward and shoulders go up and back. So hips go forward, shoulders go up and back. We're going to take that outside arm and reach up and back through the fingertips, feeling that stretch all the way down the front of your right side. Continuing to breathe, actively reaching up and back through the fingertips. And on your next exhale, nice and slowly, lower the arms, slide the foot forward, and turn back to center in your chair. Okay, we're going to come towards the front edge of our chair. Extend that right leg out in front. You want your leg to be as straight as possible. You want your leg to stay as straight as possible. Heel on the floor, toe in the air. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms up overhead. Make a pointer with your fingers, and on the exhale, fold forward, bringing your fingers towards your toes. Continuing to breathe. Again, being mindful of keeping that leg as straight as possible. If you feel like you're in a good spot and you want to deepen that stretch, try to do that on the exhale, nice and slow, little by little. And on your next exhale, nice and slowly, come up. And you can take that foot, set it flat on the floor, extend your other leg out. Again, keeping that leg as straight as possible, heel on the floor, toe in the air. Take a deep breath in, bring the arms up overhead, make your pointer with your hands, and on the exhale, lower the pointer towards your toes. Continuing to breathe, keeping that leg as straight as possible and that back as flat as possible. On your next exhale, nice and slowly come up and set that foot flat on the floor. We're going to do that again on each leg. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can grab that towel or band, something, sweatshirt would work even, anything you have handy. And extend that right leg out, or whichever leg you choose. Again, keeping it as straight as possible, keeping the back as flat as possible. We're gonna lean forward at the hips, and then we're gonna wrap that towel or whatever you have around the top of your shoe, and you're gonna pull your toes in towards your body to deepen the stretch. You only need to do what works for your body. Continuing to breathe, and if you'd like to get deeper into this stretch, try to do that subtly on each exhale. One more breath here, and on that exhale you can relax the towel or whatever you have around your foot and sit up nice and slowly. Set that foot flat on the floor, other leg goes out in front, as straight as possible, back as flat as possible. And on our next exhale, we're gonna fold forward and wrap that towel around your shoe, pulling your foot a little bit closer towards your body. Continuing to breathe through this stretch. Again, if you want to get deeper into this stretch, try it on the exhale. Nice and slowly and gently. We'll do one more breath here. And on that exhale, you can relax your grip around your foot. Bring that foot flat on the floor. We no longer need that towel. Okay, if you have space underneath of your chair, you can try this for the quads. We're gonna lift the right hip up and slide the right foot underneath, letting the knee fall towards the floor, up nice and tall, and slowly lower yourself back. Should feel that stretch down the front of your leg and the front of your hip. It can be pretty intense. These muscles are usually tight and difficult to stretch. Continue to breathe. And on your next exhale, nice and slowly, you can use your arms and contract your abs to bring yourself up. Lift that right hip up and slide the right foot forward. Left hip goes up and left foot slides underneath of the chair if you can. You want to let the knee fall towards the floor and slowly take your torso back, stretching out the front of those muscles. Continuing to breathe. We'll be here for one more breath. And on that exhale, use your arms and abs to bring yourself up and forward. Lift the left hip and bring the left foot forward. Okay, we're gonna take the feet wide and knees wide. Again, trying to keep the ankles aligned underneath of the knees, not out here, not in here. You do want to be towards the front edge of your chair. We're going to turn the torso to the right. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, fold over top of that right leg. Bringing the chest over the thigh and both hands to the side of the shoe if you can. You can feel the difference from this and when you bring both hands towards the outside, you feel that stretch move down here into the low back region. Continuing to breathe. We are going to use our arms to help us return to that seated upright position. So let's stay in this for 3 more breaths. On that next exhale, put your hands on top of your right leg and use your arms to push your body up to return to that seated upright position. Same thing on the other side. We're going to turn to the left, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, fold over top of the leg, Bringing both hands to the outside of your shoe if you can. And continue to breathe as we let our muscles relax into this stretch. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And just like before, we'll use our arms to push our bodies up. And on your last exhale, put your hands on top of the leg and use your arms to push your body up to return to that seated upright position. Shake it out, return to center, and walk the feet back together. All right. Keeping our feet flat on the floor, we're going to take a deep breath in, bring the arms up, and on the exhale, fold forward. We're going to hang out here for a few moments. So allow your body to relax. And allow the muscles up and down your back to lengthen out and allow fluid to move freely. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And on that last exhale, contract your glutes and roll up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking the spine. Let your hands slide up over top of the knees in a relaxed manner. We're going to roll the shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll end class with 3 deep breaths. So we're up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let your belly expand on the inhale. And on the exhale, get it all out. And again. Last time, in with the good. And out with anything else. All right, nice job today. Thanks for joining me for our low intensity class.